YouTubers, Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel. Hope everyone's having a great morning, day, night, evening, wherever you're watching this transmission. I'm just going live here. I got internet set up here at the new shop. Cha-cha, cha-cha. So I got internet at the new shop. I'm feeling good. My dad got moved to Merritt from the hospital. So he's come in from Merritt. So, sorry, and people are messaging me on YouTube still, on Facebook. So this is the new shop, guys. These are okay. YouTube has stopped. I'm not sure why. Anyways, I'm here at these are my new digs. This is my new shop. So the shop across the street, the building sold last month. So she's given me time to move out. I spoke to the guy that's going to buy it. I think he's an investor or something. I'm not sure what he's doing with the building. So there it is right there across the street. If you see right there, there's the shop there across the street. So basically I don't know what happened, but the owner or the person that owned the building or bought the building came to see me the other day and told me that I could stay a couple of more months if I want. And I said, you know what? I want to be out of there by winter because I was having a lot of winter issues with heating in there. So these are my new digs. I'm putting up these new. You can't see it, so I'm going to turn it on right here for you guys. Hold on, you'll see this. Where the heck did it go, the remote? So it's a little bit of a mess here because I am organizing right here. So, see that? That right there are my new LED. Well, they're not new. They're from my old store. So I got them all together. Here, I have them all here. So I'm going to wrap. You guys have no idea how much work I did on this place. I put that up there. That wall didn't exist. Me and Lauren put that up. We reframed the windows. We brought it down. We brought the windows down to a good height because the windows are way too high. And I'm going to bar these windows in a few days here. No, tomorrow I'm going to bar these windows with bars, right? It's downtown Merritt. So I just want to have it secured and the insurance is better. Who else? Congrats, Mike. Yeah. That's Sativa Shiva. Thank you. Yes. It's nothing serious, but it's just a move from across the street from where I was at. So the building sold. And something weird's happening with the ownership of the building. So, yeah. Oh, it's Jasmine. Jasmine, Andre, everybody in the comments. So there's the old store there. Jasmine, you been to my store? You been to my store? Jasmine in the comments section. It looks smaller, but it looks great. It's actually the square footage is bigger for what I'm doing for this store. It's actually bigger square footage for the store itself. No, it's 150 feet bigger, believe it or not. If you see it from here, from this angle, it's pretty big. It's 700 square feet. This space is 700 square feet. I know it's 700 square feet because I had to buy flooring. So I bought the flooring for it the other day. I told the landlady, look, let me just fix this place the way I like it. Yeah, there's a kitchen in the back too. So there's a kitchen back here. Here, it needs to be cleaned, but here it is here. So yeah, there's a kitchen back here, a storage room, a bedroom, and a full bathroom, and a place to eat here too. So it's got line of sight from the kitchen. So when I'm in the kitchen doing my thing, oh, my wife's store. Someone's asking where is my wife's store? No, my wife's going to be trading from home. I'm going to convert the garage. We have a humongous garage. It's two cars, and like a port for a motorcycle. We don't use it, right? And she only deals with the Filipino community. So it's going to be closed. It's not open to the public, but we sell to the public by appointment and stuff. Because the people just come and see my wife, and shop and to talk, gossip. They like the gossip, right? Filipino community. Oh, how much per month? Well, I'm getting a deal So in the first 6 months, I know you're not going to believe this, but I'm only paying $400 a month. So I paid 6 months upfront, $400 a month for the store. And I'll explain to you why, how it was possible. Because it needs work. So I'm going to do some leaseholds improvements. So there, that wall up there, I'll show you the old video. I'm compiling a video of the changes I'm doing to this. So you see that wall up there, up top by the lights? That wasn't there. I just painted that. I just painted that right now. That wasn't even there. We just put that in. So that yellow, I painted that. All the new framing, we did all that ourselves. You know, so I got the rent for super cheap. The lady wants somebody in here that's going to stay here and take care of the place. And I said, look, lady, I know you're not local. You don't live in town. You don't want to deal with this crap. Because this used to be the old drug den, right? There used to be couches here, and they used to do drugs in here all the time. They had TVs in here. And then I had a lady come in the other day and walked into my store. She goes, oh, I used to smoke crack in here. You know, so it was kind of awkward. It was awkward. But I said, yeah, okay, lady. I closed off this because it's electric heat now. No more forced heat right here. So it's sealed. Yeah, so that's that, guys. I'm fixing this up. My dad, everyone's asking about my dad. He moved down to Merritt. He didn't move to Merritt. They transferred him from the hospital in Kelowna to Merritt to see if he could get stronger so he could get chemotherapy. So, sad. I was spending the whole day with him. And he's not in pain. He's having fun. We watched soccer today. We watched USA versus Mexico today. I spent the entire day with my dad, so I'm going to spend visiting hours are over. And visiting hours are over, so I came 2 blocks away to the shop to fix it. And it's good living in a small shop for that. Looking good, Mike. I was by there this afternoon with my son. Oh, really? Oh. You should put a pot store and video games. You will make a killing. You know what, guys? The pot store is going to go right here. I'm not joking with you guys. Let me see if my Wi-Fi cuts off. But this is the pot store right here. That building right there. That's the Feel Good Bud. That's opening. That pot store is opening right there. My store is right there, by the way, if you're just tuning in. My store is... I'm trying to see if I can get this thing to focus. My store is just right across the street. So this place went up for lease. The same week I got my last month's notice, the lady said, oh, you know, you're like the best tenant I've ever had. She's like, you always paid your months, you paid your rent every 6 months. Because I like to pay the rent every 6 months. And it gives the company a little bit of leeway and a little bit of disposable income in between gaps. And it really helps out, you know? Yeah, the marijuana store is right through this wall. Right through that wall, you go into the marijuana store. Right? And what else is going down, guys? I'm so happy to hear from you guys. Yeah, the location's great. You know what? It's homey. It feels solid. The other place was cinder, and it was falling apart. There was no insulation in the back room, and it was an absolute atrocious. Yeah, the dispensary is right next door to me. Like right next door. So if you guys come to visit me down in Merritt, see I put some silicone in here, and I'm going to paint that tomorrow, the color of the orange here. Frame this up here. We painted everything. This is one of the fuse boxes here. Oh no, we painted it shut. Oh no, we painted... Oh no, look, we painted it shut. Oh, there it goes. There's one right there. Should have left it closed. And yeah, there's the flooring. There's the lighting. This lighting's going to go in my windows. And this is so cheap. I paid $20 for this thing, for the whole roll. 1 roll per window. And you could ask Jasmine. Jasmine was in my store. Jasmine, that's in the comments there. Her and her boyfriend, fiance, Hiroshi, have been in my store. And they could tell you, the store looks great. But unfortunately, it's time I got to move on. Someone said a pot store opened up and went bankrupt. Wow. Yeah, I was talking to eBank U earlier today, and he was telling me the same thing. It's funny how we're both moving our businesses. I moved. Oh my God. You know how many times I moved when I was in my mall? I would always get a better offer from the mall management. Oh, hairdresser wants to open in this location. You willing to move? People don't care. For my kind of store, my Nerd Haven type of store, people go out of their way to find me. I get people from Kamloops, Kelowna, you know? Jasmine is saying, I think you moved twice at the International Village, right? No. I started at the Touch of Africa, if you remember that, Jasmine. Then I moved across the hall to where the tattoo parlor is now. Then I moved around the corner in the mall beside the McDonald's. And then they offered me the space in the middle, that nice store that I sold. That really nice store. Ask Hiroshi. He knows we used to play cards next to the McDonald's, that big store. That one was like 3,400 square feet. Yeah. Man, suck the retail industry is slowing dead, except some stores. No, you see, the thing is, the retail industry is good for me because some of the suppliers that I've been dealing with for like 15 years now, I've spent with some suppliers millions of dollars in inventory, right? And over the years. And I want to keep these contacts, but these guys can only sell me product, which I could sell online like this, if I have a brick and mortar. So me keeping my brick and mortar allows me to deal with the big distributors, the three big ones in Canada. And I get that same price that I did with them when I had my big store for many years. They've never lowered me or take me out of a bracket. So I could fill this place up with 4 popular board games. Oh, Mr. A-Team 604 says, in Tinseltown, you got it, buddy. I could find 4 popular board games. 4 games. I could buy 100 of each of them. Fill the store up with 400 board games, 100 of each game. Mark them up $18 plus shipping. Then just move it out. Move it out from here. Use this as a warehouse if I have to. Yeah, Supreme Cannon saying, makes sense. Hard to compete without buying power. That's correct. Buying power is huge. I did it with, there's a game, a very popular game, a board game. It's called, the game weighs 18 kilos. It's a big game. I have it in my Gloomhaven. It's called Gloomhaven. Look up Gloomhaven if you're bored. It's a board game. The thing weighs 25 pounds. I ordered 150 of them. I stuck them in my garage. And I sold them online for $100 more a pop, plus shipping. My garage was full of Gloomhavens. And not even 3 weeks, I shipped them all. So buying power is important. So without the brick and mortar front, I can't get the, see those curtains? I'm going to throw them in the garbage once I have the curtains closed at night so no one looks inside, by the way. Legalization of taxation. Selling online is a lot better. Someone's asking me, what's better? Selling online's way better. It's because I sell to the whole, I just sell in Canada. I don't ship across the border. There's too much taxes and all this Mickey Mouse. And then when you have to do your taxes to the federal government, they ask which states you sold. I don't deal with that. I just sell within Canada and that's it. Merry Christmas. And I could sell a lot. You know what I'm saying? So only Canada. I don't need to sell to the US. The US has their own, and then their pricing is pretty much at par what I sell at. Woo! Yeah, so this is it, guys. I'm excited. I got my flooring. Lauren said he's going to come in and help me lay it. I got my ceiling fan there. That's going to go up here so we could circulate some air. I got all the lighting working the other day too, by the way. All the lighting's working. I worked hard on this lighting. And guys, it's been hard. It's been really hard. I've been driving 2 hours to go see my dad, an hour and a half, 2 hours to see my dad every 2 to 3 days, stay by his side, spend time with him, talk to him, and then come back and then work on this because the building sold across the street. So I'm going to get out. I'm going to give the guy his place. I'm not going to, I'm just going to move out and get out, right? And then I got to move my wife's store home. So I'm going to make a series on another home-based business. My eBay business is on fire. I have to go home later, and I have to pack, I think it's 26 things I sold on eBay. 4 of them are board games, cards, Pokemon cards I sold. So there's quite a few things I need to, so much work. So I go home and pack for a few hours, get it organized. And luckily the kids are all asleep. And then in the morning I need to wake up, go see my dad in the hospital. Because now he's in Merritt. So I could go a 3-minute drive from my house. I could bike ride to see my dad, spend a couple hours with him, come back to the shop, lay the floor, and then go home and pack stuff I sell on eBay. And no, just eBay. And then sometimes I do e-commerce. I do other e-commerce with, oh God, who are those? Shopify sometimes, right? Yeah, Supreme Canada. It's great that he's in Merritt. It is. You know why? It's a small town. Everything is so close. I could go see my dad. I could do this. I could do that. I could go around and do things. I could go around and run all my errands. If I got to mail something, I could go 2 blocks and send my mail out from eBay. I don't have to go in traffic and stop at lights. My God, it's been half the day in traffic. I spend maybe 6 minutes a day in traffic. That's because I hit the one light in town. There's 2 lights in town, but that's that. I mean, I got to pull that air conditioner out, so I need Supreme Cannon to come by. If he gets a chance, I'm going to call Lauren and I'm going to call Mike, Jamaican Mike. Supreme, I think you met Jamaican Mike. He's been in my store. Jamaican Mike, the really big muscular guy. I think you met him in my store. So he's gonna come and help us. You have, okay. He's gonna help us take this out because it pulls from the inside, and that thing weighs like 100 pounds, man. And I am not. I don't know how to take that. Like, this is a big deal. This has to come out so I could put my Merritt Toys and Games sign in front. You see the ugly insulation up there, guys? That's gonna go, guys. I'm gonna coroplast the front with Merritt Toys and Games and pictures of what I do and video games and maybe Super Mario and Zelda. And then one I could dedicate to Sega Genesis. The other one I could do to Catan board games or whatever. And then the other one could be dedicated to, dedicate the front of the store to like the major Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, So yeah, it's an old ancient thing. Oh, I'm not looking forward to getting that out, but I need to get that out. I need to put a proper 3/4 inch board on the front and back, insulate it, and put my sign up front. Then I got to remove all my security cameras over. But yeah, guys, I kind of want to make a quick short video for you guys. I want to keep in touch with you guys and let you guys know what I'm up to, what I've been doing. And the kitchen back here, it really needs it's full of paint and stuff right now. I got some snacks in there for tomorrow. I keep my stuff in here. My wife said she's gonna like deodorize everything and clean everything. And I got this thing, the guy threw this in because it's IKEA. So if it moves, it falls apart, or if he takes it apart, it will never be put back together. Anything from IKEA gets taken apart, it's garbage. Then I got this storage room here. So this storage room is good. Storage room is pretty big. I could put all stuff, just stuff, overstock, backstock boxes. And bathroom's right here. And there's a shower too. So, like 3 doors from me, there's a nightclub. I could shower and go over to the nightclub if I want. No, I don't drink. I don't care about that. I'm not 15 anymore. This week I got a logo. This week got a logo made up. Just now have packing printed on the packaging. Customs made order of 1,000 units. Whoa. Let us know. So lighting's fixed. So I don't know, guys. I just wanted to give you a tour. It's simple. It's 700 square feet from here. It's big enough to run my store. My wife will be running hers. She wants to work from home. It's easier for her. Her friends, it's all for her friends, all the Filipino community. There's 109 Filipinos living here in Merritt. And, you know, how much is rent? $400. $400 for the first 6 months. Then after, it's $500 a month because she's giving me $100 off for fixing this, just cleaning this and laying some new flooring over this carpet. It's going to be nice. So, cheap rent. Yeah, though the cheap, it's Merritt. I think when you break it down, what I'm paying per square foot, it works out to like 60 cents a square foot, retail space. The big one, not the pot dispensary, not the pot dispensary beside me, but the other one was there. That one there went for $1,200 a month, but it's like 1,700 square feet. It's got like 3 big rooms like this, and then it has a back end with like a bedroom in the back and everything. Yeah. Yeah, retail's cheap, guys. Here in Merritt, super cheap. A lot of people want to come in and do things, and there's a guy, like, okay, not my store, but the other store that sold down the street, because somebody came in and bought all these buildings, all the retail stores that were for sale. This one's not for sale. The lady that owns it calls it her nest egg, and she needs, she just needs someone in here that's going to pay the rent. That's not going to play, you know what I'm saying? So I gave her my landlady's phone number and said, call my landlady and just talk to her. And I gave her the phone number. She called me back. Okay. Do you want to move in? I'll give you the keys right now. Do you want to move in? I could kick the drunk guy out there because there was a drunk guy in here, living in here on the couch. So she's like, I can kick him out right now. I could come from the coast. I'll kick him out. I'll get you in there right now. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's okay. Relax. He's going to leave. He's going to go. So, yeah. So, yeah, and I didn't want to buy a retail. I tried to buy a retail building, then I started looking into all the little nooks and crannies of all the what you have to pay the city in property tax. Woo! You guys have no idea the taxation on some of these retail stores in these small towns. It's phenomenal. So this building I'm in has 3 units. She has a back unit there, a two bedroom behind me, and then behind me on this side there's another unit, and it's another 2 bedroom. So she has all these 3 units rented. The only one she has a hard time renting is this one. She can't get a legit store, a real brick and mortar to move in. Everyone that's moved in here lived in here, okay? And by the city's bylaws, you can't live in here. You could stay in here, right? But you can't live in here. And it's always these people, like drunk people in here, drinking and partying and fights, and the police come every couple of days, you know? It's what it is, right? But still, she was just sick and tired. She said, I need someone in there that's going to do something about this place and make it something, you know? Yeah, she gave me a great deal, and I said, you know what? I'm going to paint this place up. I'm going to clean it for you. I took out 3 bags of beer cans that were in here, and I could drive the humongous mobile through the wall and live in there. Yes, you can, if you want. Yeah, guys. You guys are the best, man. Yeah, my battery's going to die soon, guys. I got running low on juice here. Yeah, so I did what I did was a 5-year lease with her. After the 6 months period, my 5-year lease starts, and it's $500 a month straight up for the whole 5 years. She gets more money for the rentals, for the rentals for people to live, because they're rentals, right? And people could live there. Here, that's not zoned to live in. So she has a really tough time This building, I'm going to interview people for you guys for this building. This building was built in 1901. Yes, 1901. This building was constructed. It was the old pharmacy. In 1902, this is the old pharmacy. So this is the old pharmacy here in Merritt. It was the first pharmacy. It was the second building built in Merritt. You know what? You know how you know? Because the building's nowhere near a code. It's got stairs. It has no wheelchair accessibility at all. It only has one exit for fire. And it was built in 1901 AD. Yeah. So that's that right there, guys. My battery is going to go soon, guys. And I just wanted to show you guys putting in some time and effort, bouncing between this to my dad, and then from my dad back here, and then mailing stuff out on eBay, and then working across the street at the store that was so busy on Friday. I couldn't get anything done on this side. Friday was slammed. Supreme, tell the people in the comments how busy my store gets on a Wednesday afternoon when you're visiting me, or a Thursday, like a weird time, how many people come in the store and shop. Yes, I picked the colors. These are the original colors of the store across the street. It's the same colors. The tangerine, mandarin orange, and I think it's, I forgot what the blue was called. The blue is called, I think it's Mississippi Blue. Mississippi Blues. Like Mississippi, Old Miss. Like when you go down to the Cajun country, when you go down south, a lot of this stuff is like this kind of blue. And the tangerine orange too is used down in the deep south. When you're in South Georgia and you're in South Carolina, Mississippi, these colors are very, very popular. So I decided to choose them from my original store that's across the street there. You could barely see it where my car is. And I've been lugging things back and forth. It's been busy. So anyways, guys, I wish I could stay longer, but my battery's at 3%. Wow, some car just flew by. Fast and Furious. Yeah, I'm going to do more live streams once in a while from here. I got to get that air conditioner. Supreme, get your muscles primed and ready. Supreme Cannon. We're going to have to push that thing through somehow, somewhere. How that thing's going to come out. Flat Earth, MGTOW is in there. Lord Humongous is always here. What else? 3% battery. Yeah, there's the kitchen. Look, I got a fly swatter for free. It came with the building. And I got ice cube trays in the freezer. I swear to God. But that's all I got that I kept in this building. Everything else had to go in garbage bags. It was just so bad. All right, guys. Comment below. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you watching this transmission at the Merritt Toys and Games, the new Merritt Toys and Games location. I'll do a daytime one. And there's the old location right there with the close sign. And, yeah, you guys have a good night. I appreciate you guys coming out and chatting with me. Thank you so much, guys. Anyways, see you on the next live stream, and see you on the next video.